I use Notion to organize my entire life and work, including my therapy sessions. But I'm the type of lazy person who once spent 14 hours in bed reading webtoons. So how did I go from that to becoming the most productive person in my friend group? I used to hoard duplicated Notion templates that were cute, but too complicated. So I never used them. I used to hop from one productivity app to another, hoping it would fix my life. But I always got overwhelmed with too many tasks and gave up on the app. I felt scattered for years until I set up this Notion organization system. And today I'm exposing my exact strategies so you can do the same. But some of them are kind of embarrassing. I'll also throw in a few tips at the end so you can implement what took me 4 years to learn in just 2 minutes. And if you're too lazy to watch the entire video, just check out the 30-day action plan to fix your life. You can grab the Notion template in the description below. So this is my Notion homepage. You can see it's very, very simple. First, I have a quote here that motivates me. Then I have my goals here. These are goals I set in the beginning of the year, but you can set them anytime. And it just kind of helps me be on track for the rest of the year. Then I have my archive here, which is just all the Notion templates and old stuff that I duplicated, but I didn't really use them anymore. So I dumped them in the archive because I'm a bit of a hoarder and I didn't want to delete them. You can put different categories for your life, but I personally liked these categories because they were what I was focusing on for this year. Growth is the biggest one for me. I put everything under there, including side hustles like my creative business, but actually halfway through the year, I took it full time. So I made a new Notion page called Career and Finance, and I linked my creative business there too. Let me go through this one by one now. So under growth, I actually have my goals, and the way that I set this up was I have a template here from my life tracking course. I'll leave the course link in the description below too, but basically, you just brain dump things and you list where you want to be at the end of this year. And I would list all the habits that align with that goal. And that just kind of helps me work towards my goal day by day without even really putting that much effort in. Then I have a list of to-dos, which are things that I can do right now to make progress towards the goal, because a lot of us set goals and then never do anything. So this kind of forces you to set the goal and then start working towards it. So again, this is all in the Notion templates in my course, which I will link in the description below. The other thing I have is things to do instead of my phone. After tracking my time 24/7, which I also teach in my course, I realized I was going on my phone too much, and time tracking actually helped me get off my phone. But this list also helped because it was just a list of things that I enjoyed more than going on my phone. And these were hobbies that I wanted to do more often. So whenever I noticed myself going on my phone too much, I would pull up this list and just do something from the list. Then I have this list of things that I can do on transit just so I can make the most use of the time I'm spending on the bus or on the train. The next important thing is this list of habits. So this is just what I do every week. I answer these reflection questions, and then at the end of every month, I look through the weekly wins and put them under my monthly milestones. Then I look at the quarterly reflections and yearly reflections, and these are just continuous reflections where I look at the monthly milestones and then the quarterly reflections. And this just kind of helps make me realize whether I'm staying on track towards my goals or not. Again, all these templates are here in my course. The next thing is my therapy templates. So this is what I use for my therapy sessions. I actually did make a template for it. I write my journaling prompts after the session or before the session, and then some topics I wanted to cover, and meeting notes from the session, observations of my feelings throughout the week or during the session, and then action items, which are things that I assign to myself to really make sure I get that A+ in therapy, but also to make sure that I'm improving and learning a lot and not just like attending each session and just vibing, because I actually wanted to work on myself and improve. And taking these notes is a way for me to do that. It was very insightful, but it's also a very easy template to make. So you can totally do this yourself. Very simple, just a quick table. The other thing I have is my finance stuff, but for my finance stuff, I actually transferred it to Google Sheets because it was a lot easier for me with the formulas and graphs. So I don't use Notion anymore. I do have the Google Sheet template in my course as well. So make sure to check out the link in the description if you want to enroll. I also have my bank details, but it's not anything super sensitive. So it's stuff like my bank phone number, my bank address, the branch number, things like that I usually need to copy paste a lot. I just toss it in here. Then I have all of my side projects and hustles, like my creative business, but I actually took that full time, so I made a new page called Career and Finance. I'll go through my creative business documentation later because you might not want to start your own creative business, so if you do, make sure to watch to the end, but if you don't, let me go through my work documentation. So this is my work documentation. I just categorized everything and made a bunch of subpages. Anytime I learned something new, like from an article or a YouTube video, I would toss it in here. And anything that I learned on the job, I would also write down my processes here, and my coworkers said it was very helpful. So like, it doesn't have to be super complicated. Like here it's just 2 lines, but it was very, very helpful. I also had my work reflections, which again is a template in my life tracking course. So for my work daily reflections, I actually just answer these questions, and it helps me stay on track for what I want to do today and tomorrow for work. So I always know what I'm doing. And then it helps me identify blockers so I can talk to my coworkers and just be more efficient at work. For my weekly work routines, I actually write down my wins and challenges for the week just so I can continuously improve, so I have more visibility in the organization. Especially around my wins, it can help you get a promotion, or if you collect all this documentation, it can help you get a better job if you are interviewing for a better one. And I also have my learnings because I learn something new every week and I just want to have a record of it. Okay, now let's go back to the other categories. The next one is creativity. These are just a bunch of hobbies that I have. And I also have health. This is when I was marathon training, and I also put my morning and nighttime routine here. But I found it was actually more effective to put this in my desktop background. That way I'm actually looking at it every day. And then I also have my social. This is stuff for relationships and friendships. So I have a date bucket list filtered by season, price, location, and duration. And this is just like fun stuff that we can do together. I also have my wish list, and this is just stuff that I send people if they want to get me something for a special occasion. And I have it sorted by price and the item and whether it's bought or not. So it's actually filtered. So if I already have it, then I check it off. But I would say growth is the most important category of my life right now. The projects that I'm working on related to my growth is pinned on the side. Now I'm going to go through my creator business documentation. So this is just a reminder to myself because I'm having accounting headaches right now. But anyway, what I do is I use the TTL system. Very, very simple. All I put is today, tomorrow, and later, TTL. And whenever I'm done the tasks for today, I drag it to done at the end of the day. I also get to see a list of everything I accomplished. What I like to do is break things down, like projects down into subtasks. So as I'm checking things off, I get more motivated. Like at the end of every day, I would drag the tomorrow's tasks to today. So I actually plan for the next day, and it's actually very helpful because every morning I would just look at the today's task and start checking things off without having to, wait and figure things out. And then I just drag it to done. This was very helpful, and it's actually in my life tracking course as well. It's a template somewhere here. I go over like goals, habit tracking, time tracking, and then like the project and organization stuff, and then how to be more present and live life more intentionally. There's also a bunch of like external resources and links that I have back to my creative business. So I do have an archive here for everything because I don't want to delete stuff. And I find that a lot of people make the mistake of like making their Notion too complicated and then they don't know how to start fresh. So what I do is make a page called archive and then just drag everything there, start with a blank slate that's very simple and easy to use. So I separated this based on categories that made sense to me. This is just everything that I want to keep a record of. For my content ideas, it's very messy because I just wanted to dump things here in like 2 seconds without worrying about it. I used to have this fancy looking table with a filter and these choices, whether it was like my idea or somebody else's idea or if it was highly requested, and that's how I would prioritize things. But if I just had a random idea, this would take more than 2 seconds to put down. So I never used it. So I was like, I'm just going to dump all the ideas here and look through it later. And that works perfectly for me despite being so messy. Let me go through how I organize my course now. It's that unhinged life tracking course I was talking about. I actually do not use the TTL system for this because this course was a big project. So I have this calendar with a list of things to do, and every day on my to-do list, it would be look at this calendar and do the stuff on this calendar. And this is just stuff that I assigned to myself. I'm a very visual person, so seeing everything laid out on a calendar was very, very helpful. I did notice that some days I didn't finish things and I would drag it to the next day. And I actually have a module somewhere here about what to do if you keep moving the deadlines and if you keep procrastinating. And even if I'm procrastinating, I still get things done because I set my deadlines before the actual deadlines. So everything still gets done on time. And most of the content is actually in this module content section. And it's very, very messy, actually. I have a script here, but before I even write the script, I have a bullet list on my brain dump planning here, and I organize that into a script. So you can see there's like a lot of things that are drafts here. I call this draft, even if it's like pretty final. Like I filmed out the course content already because calling it a draft kind of helps me get over that perfectionism. So instead of being like, this is the final submission and then I procrastinate because it can't be perfect, I can always improve it. I call it a draft because I'm like, I can just improve it later. Everything in life is almost always temporary, so I'll just fix it later. and then I become too lazy to fix it later, and then it just becomes the final draft, and I'm like, okay, it's good enough. And that's how I get things done really quickly, and how I get over that procrastination and perfectionism. I also teach more about that in this course, but you can check it out if you're interested. I don't want to over promote it too much because I don't want to seem too salesy, but that is all of my documentation. You can see very, very simple. It works very well for me. I spent years trying to perfect the system, and this is what works well for me. Okay, now some tips for you if you want to use Notion more to stay productive and organized. Number one is to have that archive page. It really helped me because I duplicated a bunch of pretty Notion templates and then I never used them. So instead of just deleting them and feeling bad about it, I would move it to archive, start with a very simple blank slate template. It was just text on screen, and that really helped me get started with Notion again. The other thing is keep things simple at first. So before I started using tables and calendars, like my calendar for my course, I actually started by using the simple text-based system where it's like today, tomorrow, later, and I just made a list and started checking things off. Only when I started getting more comfortable with Notion did I start using the more complex features like tables, calendar, and a bunch of other database views. The other thing I would recommend is use buttons. So in my weekly reflections, I can actually click this button and it creates a toggle drop down where I can just fill everything out. It makes things super duper easy, and you can set up buttons really easily by putting buttons and then click insert blocks and then just like copy paste your already made blocks here. Very, very easy to make a button, and it saves you so much time in the future. The last and most important tip I have for you is to embrace imperfection, because that's literally how I got started with all of this Notion organization again. You can see that some of my notes are very, very messy, and what helped was treating it as a draft, because nothing in life is really permanent anyway. So I just treated everything as temporary in drafts, and it really helped me make more progress. So I know that was a lot for today. If you are looking for an easier way to fix your life and be more organized, live life according to your values and your goals, I do have a free 30-minute action plan to fix your life. You can grab the Notion template below in the description, and it's based on my full life tracking course. So if you enjoyed it, maybe you can check out the course. But in the meantime, grab it in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.